continuously achieving isn't that great really if you don't have the ability to appreciate your success, right? Let's acknowledge your success.
Good morning. Always gotta start with our daily coconut cult. And I love it in the chocolate mousse flavor. I've been back and forth on using this for the past couple of years, and I've been more consistent with it lately. And it just is so good. I know some people are like, ew, it has like a soury taste. I think you just get used to it because this genuinely just tastes like chocolate pudding to me. So good. Let me show you guys my current breakfast that I've been eating. I just have my pan over here that has 2 slices of vegan bacon and then an English muffin that's toasting. Good culture cottage cheese, my berries. I have raspberries and blackberries this week, 2 eggs, and then I top my English muffin with cottage cheese with everything bagel seasoning, which is so good. But you guys are probably wondering why this recent change came about. I've recently decided to do a trial run of being pescatarian for 12 weeks, which is a huge adjustment because I've been vegan for just over, or almost fully vegan for just over 4 years. Like I've tried my best to only eat vegan products, especially like when I'm traveling and stuff, but I haven't been perfect, and that's okay. Like I feel like even just doing 1 vegan meal a week impacts the environment so much, but anyways, I digress. What I've been noticing lately and what all brought this about is that I've been consistent in the gym for 2 years now. I just started weightlifting literally this week, but I've been doing Pilates consistently, and while I've noticed great changes in my body, I just feel like I haven't been giving it my all with the nutrition, because with being vegan, I had a few set meals that I would eat every week, and I didn't macro count or calorie count or anything like that, which I don't get into. I have been doing it this week just to like find a balance of like what healthy things I'm actually needing in my food. But anyways, so I was having trouble getting my protein intake to actually see gains in the gym. Like I was struggling to get even 70 grams of protein, but even when I would get that, my calories would be way above, my carbs would be way up, and everything, because a lot of the food is processed and packaged, which isn't a huge deal because like obviously cottage cheese is as well, but their macros are just off. Like I just wasn't able to eat as much, and I'd still be hungry, so I'd eat other unhealthy things, and it was just like a cycle, to be honest. And that's nothing to be wrong with veganism. I'm just saying that it's like really hard for me in this stage of my life to hit the goals that I want. All of a sudden, I hit 150 grams of protein, like 120 to 150 every single day, which is incredible. Like it was just a small shift, and so I'm really happy about that. So in short, I'm trial running this for the next 12 weeks just to see like what my body looks like, how I feel, how my skin's doing, and just reevaluate where I'm at, because I'll be honest, it is still a moral issue within myself and I do feel guilty for it, but I'm trying to do it in the most ethical way. Like these eggs are island raised eggs here on Oahu, so, and they're pasture raised, so like that's the only ethical way I can see for myself to eat eggs. Good culture is pasture raised and organic, and I feel like that's the only way I can do it. And just doing my research on brands and how they treat their animals, I think. So yeah, that's just kind of where I'm at the moment. And I also just want to point out that I'm not deterring anyone from going vegan. I think it was a really great thing for me for the years that I did it. I just think like right now I'm in a phase where I'm like struggling with it. I'm wearing this new set that I got from Aritzia, and it's in their golden collection. It's the softest thing ever, and it's also in a color that I don't normally wear, but it just so happened to also be on my color analysis, and I feel like this is the perfect tone of red for me. It's like a corally red color, and it's so cute. This is my everyday breakfast that I've been eating, so we're just gonna quickly eat this, and then we're gonna head off to go pick up Evelyn for our Pilates class. I literally have 15 minutes to eat this. Hey guys! Hello. We're going to hot Pilates at Heated Haleva right now. Look at, oh, I don't want to record that. I was like, look at the mountain view. But this is our third class. Third class, a little nervous, but excited. Yeah, you guys don't really see friends in the vlog talking that often, so it's like literally just me, so this is exciting. I actually do have friends. I'm back from hot Pilates and it was such a good class. Like I always feel refreshed after hot Pilates, but anyways, I am starving. So I'm gonna show you guys my protein smoothie that I just started making. I used to be eating the same smoothie every day, so this is a bit of a switch up if you've been around for a while. Freezer burned, but nonetheless, still good. I know what you're thinking. Cottage cheese in a smoothie does not sound good. Trust me, you can't even taste it. You just gotta really trust me on this one. You guys know that I'm a foodie, so I would never steer you wrong when it comes to food that tastes good. We're at the end of our line with the dates here, but we're gonna add 2 of these, but always open your dates because there can be mold inside that you don't notice from the outside. She looks good. 2 scoops of our plant protein Orgain, and this is in the chocolate flavor. I'm actually almost out of this. 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, and I'm using the Justin's brand. And the last ingredient is just 3/4 cup of soy milk, or any milk that you want, but I still prefer soy just because it adds a little bit extra protein as well. This is the finished product. It's super chocolatey, super, I wouldn't say it's super sweet, but it kind of is. It really kicks my sweet tooth. So good, I promise. You just need to trust me on this, girl. It's really good, and it has a little bit of tang. I wouldn't say tang, actually I take that back because that's gonna scare you a little bit. It doesn't really have a tang, it just has like it just has a deeper flavor profile than just chocolate. I'm gonna drink this, hop in the shower. One thing about hot Pilates that leaves me so confused is like, should I wash my hair in this shower? Because I'm literally going to hot Pilates again in 2 days and I'm going to the beach tomorrow. So when should I realistically wash my hair? But anyway, I'm gonna do all that and then I think I'm gonna run to the grocery store because I have to pick up some items for a fridge restock. I'm at the Costco in Hawaii Kai right now for my bi-weekly food shop. And I just got a membership here a couple weeks ago back in February, and I've been loving it so far, especially with the fact that I've been doing more meal prep, so I'm eating a lot more of the same foods on a consistent basis, and this just really helps with the costs of things on island here. I usually do the bulk of my shopping here with produce and then frozen stuff like Beyond Meat and all that, and then I get my specialty items from Whole Foods. But there's a couple things I gotta pick up this week because Chelsea's having her 30th birthday and I'm making a salad for everyone, and then I also just need to get stuff for the week. Like I'm pretty stocked up on Beyond Meat, but there are just some other staples that I need for my upcoming recipes. These are all the groceries we got this week. Looking at this spread out, I definitely am going through a raspberry phase. It's dinner time and I'm about to settle in with some food and a good movie. Maybe even watch an episode of the Girls Bathroom podcast. If you know, you know that podcast is so good. It feels like I'm sitting down having girl chat with my besties, and I just love Sophia and Chintzia. So if you haven't heard of it, definitely give it a watch if you love watching something while you eat. But I made this meal prep for my Big Mac bowls a couple days ago, and I'm just finishing up the last of it, but I wanted to show you guys the modifications that I've made to it. I go in with a pretty healthy serving because we don't demonize carbs over here. Carbs are fuel for your body, and I am a ravenous beast if I don't have my carbs. And with how much we're working out, we need these. I'm gonna add technically 2 servings of my Beyond Beef pack that I seasoned with parsley, salt, garlic powder, some sauteed onions that I cooked in some balsamic. We're gonna add 1 dill pickle, as you would with any cheeseburger. The Grillo's brand is definitely my favorite kind of pickle. They're so crunchy. We're gonna add 3 tablespoons of cottage cheese, garlic powder, a little bit of smoked paprika, a touch, just a touch of Dijon. And I promise you, it's so good. You don't really need a lot because you have the cottage cheese to really give you that tang. Here's what she looks like. Gorgeous. Wound up doing a bit of editing for this week's video, but it's sweet treat o'clock, so we must take a break. I think what I got confused of before is like how to cut out sweet treats, and I think that's not the way to go. I think it's just finding a healthy way to do sweet treats. Girly, sit with me for a second, because I think I found a really good recipe. No, I don't even think, I know. I found a good recipe that's 3 ingredients. You probably have them in your kitchen, and you can make a healthy sweet treat for yourself tonight. So join me in grabbing a bowl and a spoon. You need Greek yogurt and 2 frozen berries of your choice. I am gonna go with blueberries and raspberries. Now that we grabbed all of our ingredients, I am just gonna take a 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup worth of Greek yogurt, about 1/2 of a cup of blueberries, add the same with raspberries. Highly would recommend blueberries, specifically the wild blueberries, because do you see how small they are? I just feel like they taste better. They have more antioxidants for you, and I think they just work really well in here because they defrost quick, so they mash up. You're gonna wanna squish the berries all together, and it's gonna create a form of froyo. Bring back froyo. I remember going to Smart Cow every day in middle school, and I loved it so much. So this is right up my alley. That's the finished product. We're just gonna eat a little bit of our froyo while we finish editing our video. I think today we're gonna go with my new CSB set that I got, because this makes the girls look so good. I've been doing Sammy Clark's Form app for about a month now, incorporating that into my Pilates routine. So my current split is 3 days Pilates with a variation between hot Pilates and regular mat Pilates, and then 3 days strength training with 10,000 steps or 12-3-30 every day, just kind of whatever fits the best into my schedule. But I'm really trying to lock in, and I've noticed a huge difference already with just adding the weights a little bit. I don't go above 15 pounds because I still want to keep like that lean Pilates ballet build, but I've definitely noticed some like muscle and added strength already and some more muscle definition, which is great. I'm back. I'm hungry and we need to make some meal prep. So we're gonna be making our vegan Mediterranean beef bowl tonight, and it's gonna last us about 4 days for dinner. So let's make this. I think you guys will really like this one. Dinner is all prepped. We have our red lentils with our Beyond Beef seasoned, of course, which I'll put the seasonings on the screen. And then we have our red bell pepper and red onion, and of course, cucumbers because it's a Mediterranean bowl. I crafted my dinner and I'll show you the toppings that I add. Follow your heart vegan feta that we're gonna add, as well as Whole Foods organic hummus. And you can also add like a base of arugula if you want, but that's just not my vibe today, and my greens actually went bad in the fridge. So we're gonna go in with these and then a little bit of balsamic glaze. And here's my dinner. It looks delicious.